Okay, so I'm documenting the headboard that I'm creating, and I just wanted to show you what was entailed. This has all been engraved. I think I actually on the last video showed you that the how the CNC guys actually engraved the roses into the headboards, and so I have come back and I have hand poured every rose, every little green leaf, and some are different colors, some are, and I intentionally sometimes mix the colors so that the roses aren't all just one color. They're kind of variegated. So I'm trying to match that. I'm not sure how well I did, but hopefully it'll be beautiful. But I just wanted to show you the process. And so what I had to do is I had to mix up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cups of polymer. What I did was I mixed up 2 full cups of resin, and then I set out my colors in the little canisters. I took actually the canisters and I put them on the particular color that we were going to do, and then I went through and I had the cups by the canister, and I would actually identify each and every one of those little colors, purple, like that one was purple. It would have been sitting right there. And what I did was then mixed up the colors in smaller cups. I actually have a whole bunch of small cups that I purchased, these little tiny things, and those are for pours, for just exactly for what I'm doing here. And it's amazing how little of the I actually was worried, because I bought this for 25 bucks and this one for 15, and I was thinking that it must be the wrong stuff, because certainly it would be way more money than that. That'll last for years. I only used a quarter of that spoon per cup to make these colors. So a little tiny bit goes a long, long way for the colors. And anyway, what you have to do now that it's poured, you wait for it to harden 24 hours, and then you're going to come back. Actually, I'm going to wait 48, maybe even 72. I want it to be hard. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to sand off all of the excess polymer. So just you can see the detail in there in the rose. That detail is actually ground down into the wood. It's actually cut down into the wood, and so by the CNC machine. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sand that all off, and we're going to have just the design in color, and I think it's going to look beautiful. So what do you think? You guys thinking that I'm on the right track or not? And here's what I did was I made a sampling of the colors that I actually have used on it. I had a little leftover polymer, so I just poured out a little color of each star. So I have kind of a little color chart, and that actually is a piece of the blank that I actually have used. I've run this blank through the through my planer over there a dozen times each side to make it perfectly flat. I actually had it CNC'd to flat, but then they had these little marks on it, so I had to actually run it through my planer to get it flat and smooth. And so those are perfectly flat, perfectly smooth blanks, live edge pieces. And this is actually oak. It's actually a really beautiful I can't remember what it's called, sparkled or spockled. Anyways, it's a kind of oak that they actually have a fungus inside of the bark that actually creates all this coloring throughout the whole thing. And this is not even close to being what once you get it wet, you'll see dramatically different coloration. It's just pops. And so anyway, you're seeing it now without having a varnish and everything on it. But anyway, that's kind of the process that I've taken so far, and I just wanted to document it, and I wanted to post this on my channel, and hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Mistakes and all. We'll see what happens. I already have made some mistakes. And what I did was to make sure that everything was bubble free. Was I went through with my burner and just lightly hit the tops of everything. And boy, I tell you, I didn't see any bubbles, but once you did it, there's just thousands of little bubbles popped. So I was kind of amazed that there were that many bubbles in there that I that you physically can't even see. But anyway, so that's where we are right now, and I'll keep showing you the progress as we go along. And that's where the headboards are. Anyway, thank you. Bye.